What's up, YouTube family? Back at you like I'm mad at you. But why I'm turning my back on you when you're the best thing that ever happened to me, right? I want to make this video real quick, man. I'm just thinking like, see, I come in here in the gym and I shoot around sometimes before I go work out, right? I'm just messing around. I got my workout gloves on. But I realize now why they call balling. Now, many of you watching this video might think I'm talking about hooping. Why they call hooping baller, but no, I'm talking about why when a person is, a man or woman is doing their thing, getting money, and they manifesting or whatever it is they're accomplishing, and they kind of doing good for themselves, monetary wise, we call it balling. And I'm able to polarize the similarities and the common denominators, the common ground, the similarities of the essence of what it means to be balling. So now, when you manifesting, they always tell you that you gotta have faith, right? In spiritual sectors, they tell you gotta have faith for God to, for you to be able to move mountains and make things happen. In manifesting, they tell you the same thing, just in a different way, that you have to already be what you wanting to happen for you, or come to you, or you have to already be kind of, in a sense, have faith, right? Like you gotta have confidence that you are already that you deserve it, that is already yours, right? That's what it means. Now, if you look at basketball, right? Why hooping, right? Why do you call hooping balling, and they polarize that to what it means to be balling, and your finances are balling on your grind, right? In basketball, you gotta have confidence. The reason why I recorded me having a few shots, because I wanted to show you how the difference sometimes when you have confidence and then when you don't have confidence. As in, with basketball, if you know anything about basketball, when you shoot the ball, sometimes you feel it, right? And manifesting, they tell you it's a feeling as well, right? As you to go with your affirmations, they want you to feel it, just like in church. That's why they get you emotionally riled up, because it's a feeling, right? This is a heavenly currency. Well, confidence is the same thing. It is something you feel when you're shooting the ball, or when you got the ball in your hands. That's why you see when the NBA games start, you see a lot of those players, they be out there shooting the ball around before the game start. You see them out there warming up, what they call warming up. Why? Because you want to get a feeling for it, even with basketball, right? And it is a rhythm that you catch where you pretty much find your confidence, because every ball is different. Sometimes you pick up balls and you got to get a feel for them. Just like in manifesting, right? And just like in any other faith that requires a feeling. And you start to get on a roll. So it's times that I don't always record, but it's times that I notice I be on the roll, right? I'll be up here by myself, or it might be somebody else down on the other end, and or shooting around me, and I'm just warming up before I go to the bench or something. But I can tell I get a roll where I'm like hitting every shot, almost every shot dropping, it's falling. Even the ones that, let me tell you the key. Sometimes when you build your confidence up so much, we talk about, manifesting, and how this relates to balling, right? It specifically manifests, it's all the same. You can build your confidence up so much, even sometimes when you have a little doubt, you'll still score. Because there's times where, if you know anything about basketball, you can feel it sometimes when it releases. It's a confidence that you have because you feel it. You can tell. You almost just know the shot going in. You see some of the great players like MJ, and the list is so long, you already know. Well, you can tell when they shot the ball, right? Like Steph and all them, they kind of almost know the shot going in. It's a confidence before it even released their hands. And also you can have, even when you build your confidence up so much, right? Your faith, AKA your faith, because that's confidence in layman's terms, or confidence is faith in layman's terms. that you can even have a little doubt sometimes where you didn't even think the shot was gonna go in and it'll still drop sometimes because you have built it up so much that even when you think you're gonna miss, you'll still hit, you'll still score. So when you talk about balling, what it means to ball, when they say, you know what I'm saying, they balling, like, you know what I'm saying, they getting money. It's a rhythm. In other words, like they getting it, and they getting some more. And when you shooting a ball around on the court, you see them guys and they warm up and they get hot. They call that, you know, he hot, right? This guy on the court and everything he throwing, it's dropping, it's falling in the net, it's falling in the net. 3-pointers, 2 layups, right? Because he got a rhythm, and he's what it means to be balling. He's got that rhythm where it's just everything he dropping. Everything he throwing up, is dropping in the net. You see what I'm saying? So this is very significant, family, to when you can polarize this and use this as a training ground. Like, this is why I come in the gym a lot of times to get my mind right, and I just shoot around, and I can tell when I'm in a nice rhythm because the shots will just start dropping, and I can just do it effortlessly. You know, everything I'm throwing up, layups, you know, jumpers or whatever. And then I realize sometimes when I'm missing shots, you see what I'm saying? I know that I'm not really, my focus, my confidence is the way I pick up the ball, the way I'm shooting it, you know, the whole nine, the way I'm bouncing it. I can tell when I'm lacking that flow, that rhythm, like when I'm not really in it, or I'm being a little too lackadaisical, so to speak, you know. So now I know specifically why they call balling. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get a rhythm, right, you build your confidence up to on a consistent basis. You develop a flow, a rhythm, to where it's just at that point, you know, it's like when you got a hot hand. Somebody said, man, I might as well go play the lottery or something, right? Because they feel like they got a hot hand. You should. And I'm not, you know, it's not about gambling, but really, when you got a hot hand, that is a good time to explore your horizons. That's a good time to explore your new investments and everything else you desire to accomplish in the world. Because when you balling, you know what I'm saying, you got that rhythm. You know what I mean? You got that rhythm. It's just, you just go. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a hot artist in the music industry, and everything you dropping, you know what I'm saying, is kind of, everything you dropping is a hit, right? You know, the people running with it, they rolling with it, they rocking with it, you know what I'm saying? You hot right now. Keep dropping song after song, you know what I'm saying? That's what it means to be balling, you feel what I'm saying? And so I just thought that was very significant to, you know, the reason I come in the court. And I think it'd be a good practice for some of you fellas out there. And some ladies, there's different things that you can do. Even some of y'all might like to shoot around, but there's different things that you can do as well to work on your rhythm, to get your confidence, you know what I'm saying, to work on that confidence, because confidence is faith in layman's terms, you know. And that's what I do here on this channel. I pretty much like to bring God, manifestation, and all of that down to layman's terms. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think every big word has a simple layman term, or etymology, acronym, abbreviated point to it, right? Abbreviated definition and so forth. But no doubt about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Balling is when you get that rhythm, man. And then it's not about you having that first shot, right? You see somebody doing good once. No, it's when every time you look up, they just doing it. They doing it, right? That's balling. When it becomes consistent, right? Like they got a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's when they doing their thing, right? And that's what it is, family. You know what I'm saying? Shooting around, I just got that whole, you know, thought process. Like, man, you know, when you're trying to manifest, work on that confidence, you know what I'm saying, to a point where, man, you get your confidence up by, and I notice when I'm shooting the ball sometimes, right? Again, sometimes I can have something on my mind. You see, I got these earplugs in. I can have something on my mind where I'm not even necessarily thinking about hooping. I just came in here and I'm listening to, but I'm just, and you see what I'm saying? And I'm not really focused on the way I'm shooting the ball, my confidence and nothing. And I can just be bricking, right? Missing or airballing or something. But I notice I sit my phone down, or if I get my mind, start, tune my mind into what I'm doing, like I start really looking at the ball. Like I'm not looking, you know what I mean? I'm focused on dribbling the ball. I'm focused on shooting the ball and the way I'm holding the ball, my arch, the way I'm, my form. And when I notice when I'm paying attention to that, as I'm shooting, as I'm dribbling, the shots get better. I start dropping them more and more, right? So that's another thing when you talk about working on your confidence. What is the solution? Look at your form. When you go into something, you know what I mean? It ain't the business idea or none of that that's gonna matter specifically. It's the way your faith is going into it. So when you're thinking about some things, what you should do, what's a good business idea, what'll work, what'll take off, right? It is really, you can look at many things and find that they work somewhere in the world, right? Somebody got rich off of it. So it ain't so much as, what specifically you doing, unless you want to make sure that it's conducive to your purpose. But other than that, or along with that, it's more so significant that your faith and your confidence is in order going into it. So that's the key to this video. When we talk about balling and manifesting and how with balling, why they call, somebody that's getting money and they doing numbers and they just doing their thing. They start doing their thing for a while, and why they call that balling, it's the same as manifesting, family. You gotta have faith, and manifesting, they tell you gotta already believe that you already that. When them boys shoot this shot, you see Steph and them shoot them shots. Some of them guys, that's rough out there on that court. They confident. They throw it up in a way where they kind of, you could tell they know it's gonna drop. Cause I notice sometimes, even when I shoot the ball, if I'm holding my arm up too long, like I shoot it and I'm sitting there like waiting to see it drop, sometimes it'll miss because I'm too attached. That means I had a little doubt whether it was gonna fall or not, because I'm sitting there and I shoot it and I'm still, and I boom, it ain't, because I had a little doubt whether it was gonna fall. I'm trying to follow it, and because you don't want to have too much attachment. You tell them guys when they confident, they shoot it and they kind of back up off of it with confidence. You feel me? That's like planting a seed and after you plant the seed, water, whatever, get up out of there. You don't stand there and watch it grow. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many different elements just shooting around and training that shot, working on that confidence all at the same time. There's so many different ways to look at it and polarize to what it means to manifest in life, guys and ladies and gentlemen, or YouTube family. There's so many ways to look at that, man. So many ways that you can manifest revolving around the sport of basketball. It's a reason they call balling. And you just gotta, when you're shooting around, same thing with all your goals, you know what I'm saying? Focus on your form, meaning, focus on what, how you're approaching your shot. Make sure that you're confident. Where's your faith at when you go into these business ideas? Whatever it is. Even if it's school, whatever it is you're trying to manifest and accomplish, where's your faith at? Where's your confidence? You see what I'm saying? How you approaching it? When you throw it up, when you throw your shot up, are you confident? Or are you is every shot a fragile moment? You see what I'm saying? And then when you get a rhythm, you will know it. And that's when waters pour into more waters, right? The oceans get all the water because they got all the water. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all getting that or not, man. It's very profound. Just think about it. Just think about basketball. You know anything about sports, or for ladies, anybody that's, some of y'all might shoot hoops, but if you don't, anything that deals with confidence, whether it be a sport or something like a hobby of some sort, you get a rhythm and you know what that is. You see what I'm saying? So that has a lot to do with manifesting, family. confidence, rhythm, and you know it when the ball go up. When you let the ball release out your hand, you already kind of know it's gonna drop when your confidence, aka your faith, is in order. You're able to manifest. And then next thing you know, before you know it, you're balling. To the next video, peace, positivity, optimism, power, and abundance. Water.